Good morning, everybody on YouTube. This is Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. Today, we are sitting down, taking a few minutes to assess right where I'm at on the repair of this Ampex VR 7500. As you guys already know, yesterday, got all the motor run caps in, got the scanner motor changed out, changed those belts. We rebuilt all the capacitors on this machine, including all the cards. So we don't want any fire. So I'm double checking bridge capacitors, double checking everything. Because if something is shorted, it could actually heat up the resistors on this motor run supply board. As you can see, these will start getting very, very hot and burn up, indicating that you got a short somewhere or something isn't working right. Which is what happened when I turned on the first machine I got. The actual board, or this board here, actually caught on fire. As you can see, all the discoloration, how hot this damn thing got. The caps started smoking like a sieve. The resistor was actually sparking. It was so bad. I don't want to have to go through any of these damages anymore. I want to make sure when I get this done, I don't want to have to sit there and troubleshoot any accidents that could happen. So I'm going over everything with a fine-tooth comb, checking out all the bridge filter caps, checking out all the ones that go to ground. Any of the ones, like I said, these orange drops don't normally go bad, but they do go bad. So sometimes you have to double check them. I'm checking everything that leads to the motors, to the circuit boards, everything. Because we want to make sure that when I turn this on, it's safe. I don't want to sit there and have a big fire and all of a sudden that burn out a component because of something stupid and have to end up redoing it again. But like I said, guys, you got to take it very slow. When you do something very old, like vintage television cameras, for instance. I've worked on those in the past. You know, ones that were used in television studios from the 50s and 60s. They take a lot of tubes, a lot of caps. You got to take your time when you work on stuff. This is basically like a tube TV. It's very close to that time. Tube TVs had a lot of tubes, had a lot of big capacitors, and it took a lot to restore those televisions. It's the same thing. This is a little bit more easier since it's got solid state electronics, but you're still dealing with the heavy duty stuff like the big caps, the motors, and all that kind of stuff. This is what's called double checking everything. Double check your work. Well, I'm actually triple checking my work. I don't want another fire on my hands. I want this thing to turn on right from the gate, so I'm double checking everything I'm doing. But like I said, guys, here's the power supply that I'm working on. I might add a couple more things. I like to get as many new components on it as possible. We're going to change out this resistor. I noticed it was a little low. I have a brand new pack of 5 of those, so I'm going to change that out. But here's the original power supply that was in the first machine. Take a look at this thing. It just shows you, when caps get old, capacitors like these leaky suckers, which were leaking all over the board. This sucker is leaky and old and dried out. You have problems. You see, look at that cap. It just shows you, capacitors don't last forever. When they go bad, they go bad. When they short, they short. Everybody sits there and says, do you really need to have to put all new capacitors in a machine like this? Yes, you do. As much as you don't want the pain in the ass job of doing it, yes, you do. And like I said, I don't do anything half-ass. So, like I said, guys, we're working on it. Today, I was just troubleshooting some things, making sure I'm not missing anything. We're getting very, very close to powering this bad boy up. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.